Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to our poet Yahweh Shem Yoshai, Shem Kodash. Call him Yahweh Shem Yoshai, Shem Kodash. That's the nation Hebrew, saying all praises to Yahweh in the name of Yoshai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly call Jehovah God or Yahweh. His son's true name in Hebrew is Yahushai, who the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. True name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh, and his son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahushai. I want to give the honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the brothers and out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth, to all that believe in this gospel. Shalom. I'm the brother Zach from Camp James, Jamaica, and this is going to be a quick walk and talk, just meditating upon the will of the Most High, it's precept that says, understanding what the will of the Most High is. And there's also scripture in the book of Sirach. Remember the chapter, not the verse, where it says, more things are revealed unto us than men understood. And also in the book of Matthew 11 or 13, verse 9, 10, 11 on down, 10, 11 main point. It says, to us is given to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. It's basically just meditating upon at times, we're not flesh still, so it's a battle, it's a fight, but we need to be aware, as the scripture was supposed to be, and we're supposed to walk in the spirit, and in the spirit, according to John 6 verse 63, it tells us, says, the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profited nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So when you walk in the spirit, it's basically walking according to the words that's written in the scriptures. May the scriptures guide our every path. As it's written, that word is a lamp unto my feet. Now with that said, at times, it's simple. Some at my work, I say, why is it that I'm getting feelings about this shit? If I snap out of it, because the idea is the will of the Most High, and if the Most High wills it, then so be it. In the sense, to try to kick against the pricks, and we believe that what is that? Romans 8, think about verse 29, said all things happen to the good of them who love the Most High. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like we're not going to have emotional responses to things. Again, we're human, so to speak, but we need to, Scripture say, better is he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. Roughly paraphrase in the scripture, so it's all about having self-control, wherein at times things going to trigger us, but I was even thinking along the line of when people offend we, and even though malicious things against us, and think on it from a spiritual side, you were thinking about people who do foolish things or believe in foolish things, The scripture said the most I choose them delusions. And I was even thinking upon precept, I think it's Ezekiel 9 and 14 or 14 and 9 or something like that. Say, if the prophet be deceived, or the Lord have deceived that prophet, So, the Most High actually program people to believe things, program people to do things, So, we being spiritual, our men of understanding, we're supposed to pray things on that level. Say, hey, it's not necessarily individual. Pray the spirit that moved the individual to actually make this manifest in this life, so to speak. And that give you a more recall now. Well, the Bible said, Isaiah 33 verse 6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So with the wisdom we'll get and the knowledge, right? You're supposed to be When you look up the word stability, go back to the Hebrew word amona, we mean faith. It's supposed to keep us stable. It's supposed to be what we hold on to, you know, because now we know why people do things, you know. Like even I was watching a video with I possibly uploaded Micah Holler, bigger brother Micah Holler from LA, and he was going to an experience he had, you know, with Jake had, I think it was Jake, at this food place, you know, which basically his presence, you know, make Jake feel, you know, good. And I believe all of us can testify about those incidents that we have, you know, people that just love a company because they see the spirit, versus other people now who just not like we for no reason. Again, it's because of the spirit. But in the day, who made that division, you know? The Most High. Scripture says good is set against evil, life against death. So if we keep in understanding, again, we're in flesh. We're going to be irritated, we're going to get hungry, you know, but it's about keeping that balance, you know, having the spirit to keep us back in check, you know, when we sway, right? That, you know, spirit thinks on that level, you know, and it give you a more calm mindset, you know. As you say, be sober, be vigilant. When you look up the word, I think it's sober. You go back to calm and collective in spirit, you know. We never be easily swayed with I know like people say, oh, why this me, why this to me. No, it's not necessarily me. No, me. This truth you will teach yourself to be selfless. There's the most of things that go on, you know. Like even if, like for example, we desire, you know, to be the elect, to overcome, that will overcome this world by the blood of Yahushua, right? The blood of the Lamb. No, the scripture ever says they that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahushua. Now, if we are going to be those that stood stiffly for the name of Yahushua, as it's written, we need to be through much tribulation, you know, if we stand stiffly something, we have to have that resistance. So when we see those cases of resistance, we're supposed to take it joyful, as it's written, you know, because at the end of the day, it's all necessary, you know. It's just a part of the Most High plan, you know. The Most High plan, and at the end of the day, is to basically put us through simulations for betterment, you know. So it was really just that thought, you know, thinking upon things spiritually, praying things spiritually, as you know, the elder for camp, you know, Shapara always state, you know, whenever in put in situations, you know, think outside the box. Ask yourself, what am I supposed to learn from this situation? Why the Most High put me in this situation? You know, that's what the word will lack. You know, them lack. I scripture my people do it not consider. We supposed to consider everything. Scripture says spiritual man judge all things. Ask why. And it's written, ask and it shall be given you. You know, ask the spiritual reason behind things. You know, might not always manifest in front of our eyes, you know, immediately, but at least you give us a more spiritual mindset and a more what you call it now, a wiser way, for lack of a better term, how to deal with things instead of being impulsive or emotional, you know, knocked out of character, you know. But just, and again, way easier said than done, but it's just something that we have to take in consideration and practice, you know. And so practice becomes perfect, because it wouldn't be perfect, for our Lord is perfect. So again, it was a little thought. Spirit has seen me to a quick walk and talk on it. Hope this test is edifying to you like out there. Of course, giving our praise to our boy, how about Shemel Shai, about Shem Kakadash. The abundance unto our elders and apostles of great milestone. You know, and just to say this as well, at times we may try certain things and do certain things, and it may, you know, work out. You know, we may try a million and one things and everything feel. I most I make you feel, you know. So it is what it is. Roll with the punches. It's for a reason. It might not manifest, might not be to our delight. You know, feel is good or feel is right or what we want. Nevertheless, just be patient and wait. All praises once more to our poet about Shem Shai, about Shem Kakadash. The one is into elders and apostles of your millstone. And shalom to the full like shalom.